You're leaving something behind in your life right now, and it's glowing everything up for you. I see a rainbow appearing behind you, and there's this really bright light coming from your crown chakra. There's this feeling of effervescent joy that is surrounding you. There's a lot of hope, a lot of optimism. Um, there's something that can't quite be expressed in words that is taking place right now. You've been digging deep into your root chakra lately, and you've been pulling from a store or a well of energy that you didn't know that you had. You've been needing to pull deep because something in your life has been taking shape in a way that's really unexpected and really surprising. It's kind of taking everything that you have, though, to stay on top of this. It's taking everything that you have to just sort of get through the humdrum, the routine, the monotony of everyday living. There's a feeling in your life that you want it to be magical again, but it's just so mundane right now. And so, for you, who is so used to excellence and wonderfulness and magicalness, this humdrum everyday routine is getting really tiresome and getting really boring. I'm seeing 111 on my timer. There's something in your life that you're leaving behind, though, and that is the reason why your life feels really humdrum, routine, and boring at the moment, because you're sort of surviving the fallout of that. You're watching things fall away, almost like a rocket ship that has the engines, or the, I'm probably using the wrong word, but the whatever, the things around the side of it that help it boost off the ground. I'm sorry, I can't think of it, but those are flying away, like falling off as you are propelling upward. So there's this feeling in your life of like leaving behind stagnancy, leaving behind something that helped you get where you're going. And there is a bittersweetness because you wanted to keep these things with you, to keep this thing with you while you went, but you're going to a height that cannot be reached unless you let go of it. So it's really strange because so many people build a ladder to get to where they're going, but you have built like a rocket ship. And what happens with the rocket ship is that things get left behind, like things have to fall away. Someone who builds with a ladder or with a staircase, like they're building something really long lasting and enduring that other people can follow after also. Something about what you're doing is like eliminating the possibility for other people to borrow off your success. It's eliminating the possibility that people can steal from you or like take wealth from you or ideas from you. Do you know what I mean? Like you're building something right now that is causing others to see you in this new light. And because of that, they cannot go where you're going. They can only watch, as you're going there. And so something in your life is taking shape that's really surprising and different from what it was. But you didn't build a ladder or a staircase to get here. You built a rocket ship. And there were pieces along this way that didn't know they were part of your rocket ship. They were almost like parasites that clung onto you, thinking like, yeah, like we're coming with you. Like I'm just laughing for some reason. Like, yeah, we're coming with you. Like we're all getting out of this together. And like you in your heart of hearts knew, no, you're not coming with me. You can stay for now because I'm going to use you, but you're not coming with me. It's this feeling of like you let them stay on you almost like barnacles, like you let them be there, but then you knew in your heart, like these people are going to fall away. This circumstance is going to fall away from me. It's going to be taken away from me. It's going to be lifted from me, if you will. And it's going to pass from me and I am going to break through it and I will come out the other side of it fine, but other people, maybe not so much. They shouldn't have hitched their wagon to yours when they did that, they knew it was weighing you down and they knew it was causing problems. I see people almost attaching hooks or like carabiner type things, like hooking into your reality and your life and your success, thinking they are coming along for the ride because they so desperately want to be pulled up and out of this quagmire. I'm hearing this squalor, that they're living in. But you're destined for greatness. You are never going to tolerate average, mid, or subpar people to come along with you for this ride. So what happened was you realized at a certain point, and you recognized this energy is not going to leave you alone. Best to attach it, but like leave it, may as well attach it and get on with your life, knowing that they cannot follow where you're going. And you don't care if they're there or not, but they insist on coming with you. I'm seeing 444, which I always think of being protected when I see those numbers. So, you let it happen and then as they're falling away, they're kind of like crying and screaming and there's shouting. There's like a lot of hubbub, but I see you really at peace with the situation because you said, I waited my time out. I did my duty. I waited it out as long as humanly, physically possible. And I'm at my limit. Like I am taking off now and nothing can stop me. Nothing is going to pull me back into the well of Earth's gravity again. I see where you're going is somewhere stupendous, somewhere truly tremendous and incredible, and you haven't been there before. You have seen it, and you think you have seen it at least in visions and stuff, but where you're going is really so truly different, unbelievably better than where you have been. You just have to see it to believe it. You know, when you're there and you experience it, you're going to know. But for now, you're still a little caught up in the earth stuff, right? Because you got these carabiners sort of attached to you still that are falling off. You're actively sort of letting go of them, like sliding them off. And they're just falling off because I see you hitting this wall of resistance, this point in reality where like it's being sheared off of you. It's almost like you're a sheep and the wool is coming off, right? Like, but it's really more this rocket imagery and they are just falling off. And to be fair, you like used them. You used these people because they were using you. So the only way for you to survive it was to use them right back. And so you basically just said like, okay, you want to hitchhike on my energy? I'm going to use you. I'm going to drain you for what you're worth, kind of. Not in like a vampire parasitic way, but just in a like, you're using me. And so because you're taking from me, I have to take back what is owed to me. Does that make sense? People are so big on not taking from other people's energy, but like these people were using you. And so you're like, I'm just taking back what's mine. I'm just getting back what is owed to me. What is different, you know? And so you were taking back in this way that's really upsetting to them because they think you stole from them or you're stealing from them. And you're like, I'm not stealing from you guys. Like you stole from me. I'm just taking it back. And they're so angry because they wanted to keep what you've stolen from them in their eyes. But it's like, that was always yours to begin with. They borrowed luck or time or money or something. And that was always yours to begin with. That was always going to be yours. They were never going to get to keep it. And they just, seeing 7-Eleven, they just thought, you know, maybe we can have this. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we can just have this. We deserve it. But like, they picked the wrong person to do that to or take that from because you are not one to be played with. So, excuse me. Yeah, I often see the divine trickster, the divine comedian element come through for this collective. And I just kind of see you laughing all the way to the bank. You know in your heart what you're doing is good. It's golden. It's good. It's like righteous. Like you're doing your soul path and your soul purpose and your soul calling. These people can't slow you down anymore. Excuse me. You're having this big feeling of relief and intuition and guidance, and it's coming in right now. It's rushing in, but you're also sad because it's over. The period in your life where you struggle is over, and it's hard to let go of that struggle because that struggle defined you. That struggle was your voice for so long that you sought like reputation for it almost. Does that make sense? Like you showed other people your scars and said, look where I've come from and look where I'll be. You know, if I can overcome this, I can overcome anything. But it's like you always sort of positioned your past in a way as justifying the present or justifying the future or planning a trajectory for your future. But now you're going to be positioning the present as everything that is important and matters because you're quickly realizing that the people who place a lot of stock in the past or even past lives, those are people who aren't fully present in the here and now moment. You know, they came here to be present in the here and now, and all they can do is focus on the past, fixate on the past. So these people you're leaving behind are also people that cannot stop fixating on the past for the life of them. Oh, look what I did for you. Oh, look what I did for us. I did all these things. I did in the past. And I remember. Do you remember? And then when, and then the past. It's like they just keep playing like this broken record. And you're like, I'm so done with that. Like, I'm so tired of being defined by my choices and decisions in the past. I'm not that person anymore. You cannot hold me down like this. You cannot hold me back like this because I won't be a slave to a narrative that doesn't serve me anymore. I won't be a prisoner to my past self or even a past life. A past life may be very relevant for some of you right now. But there's a feeling of belonging here, belonging to this present moment in this way you never have before. And it hurts because all your life you could have been living in the present moment and you weren't. But what you need to realize is that was for a reason. And the reason may just be so that you're here now. The reason may be stupid or meaningless or whatever. It doesn't matter. But there is a reason why it happened the way it did. And it also just doesn't matter because you're where you are now, finally fully able to appreciate the present moment, and you are fully immersed in it. You need to let go of these projections other people place on you, like you're not doing enough, you're not busy enough, you're not juggling enough things, you're not struggling enough. I'm just going to say this. I'm so tired of people being in your energy saying you're not struggling enough. It makes me mad. It genuinely makes me so angry. These people have no idea what they're talking about. And I would swear, but I'm trying to cut back on that. So at least for my recordings, but these people who want you to suffer, it's only because they're miserable. It's only because you're doing better. And I hate that. I hate that people wish for your downfall as you're experiencing success. But you can't let that stop you. You have to just keep being successful, keep walking, trotting, plodding along the path that you are going. It is going to be better and it is going to be different, but you're facing a lot of resistance in doing so. Just know this resistance is literally shearing away those past lives, those past traumas, those past things that are in your energy that are holding you back. Let the resistance purify you. Very Hecate energy. Just let the resistance purify you. Don't see it as the resistance is a sign that I'm not supposed to push this way or go this way. In this case, this resistance is just a reminder of like, look what is being purged from you. Look what's falling away that you've picked up, if you've ever used a lint roller, one of those reusable ones where you like shove it back and forth on a surface and it picks up stuff, you have to like take it out, right? You're just in that process. And pretty soon there's not going to be much lint left to pick up. There won't be like a chamber left for you to empty out the same way there used to be, because you're doing a lot of like past life debridement right now. There's a lot of debris. It's a very dry feeling debris. There's a lot of junk or stuff. There's words I was thinking of using, but they're too wet sounding for like gunk or something, but it's really, that's not the right word. It's like stuff. It's dirt. It's dry. It feels kind of like your energy isn't even wrapped up in it anymore the way it used to be, because when things are wet, they transmit more easily. And so if this was a more wet energy, I would say it's more present, but you've really moved past it. It's like it's dried and dusty and you're sweeping it out, and there's not a lot of resistance in doing so for that part of it too. So it's like all of this is just coming off you very cleanly. That's another thing. I don't know if you're being more clean lately or you're cleaning your home or yourself. Just it's very clean, very crisp, very fresh. Something about the energy of this. So keep doing that. If you're doing cleansings, that's great. But most of what is important is your mindset. Your mindset's going to be so crucial for you for the next 3 to 6 months. Very specifically, you're going to have some really big shifts that are scary at times, but keep pushing forward and just keep going. And it's going to work out because it always does, right? You're leaving behind the era where you knew what was happening. You're leaving behind the era where you knew the things in store for you, because your blueprint, your path, your plan was all based on previous inquiries, right? Previous instances. So when you ask from a place of fear what you need to do, then it's going to be coded to like how to alleviate the fear, right? But when you ask what you need to do from a place of empowerment and success, saying, I don't care how long it takes. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to do whatever it takes for me to be in my ultimate timeline, for me to be in my best self, my future power right now, then the universe is able to drag you through situations that would be hell on earth normally. And it's able to take you through the other side because you trust the process, right? I'm hearing like the river Seine. I forget where that is. Maybe it's in England or something, but it's like the river Seine. And there is a shore on one side and a shore on the other. And it's like the universe wants you to cross the shore. It wants you to almost go to a different country. And you're afraid to get wet. You're afraid of what it entails to cross over, because you're going to be leaving behind something so much greater than what you anticipated, because you've actually built up a life for yourself here, right? Like you've built up something for yourself out of nothing, and you're hurt to think it leaving it behind. But I want you to know you're not leaving anything behind. You're leaving everything behind that wasn't serving you, that wasn't helping you. All the stuff you have built out of the pureness and goodness of your heart will endure. It will remain, because that's how those things work. What is meant to remain survives the flames, is what I'm hearing. So you're almost being pulled by like a cord or string through your belly button to this other country, to this other side of the world. And maybe this is literal for some of you. And you just need to let the pulling process happen because it is scary, but you're not going to drown. The reason you're not going to drown is because all you can see is the water separating you from this ultimate goal, the thing that is in your vision that you need to obtain, you need to reach to. But like, you're not even going to be crossing through the water. You're so fixated on the thing that you can see, you don't realize like you're going to be flying high over it in a plane, right? You're not even going to touch the surface of that water. I hear you're not even going to touch the surface of the memories that scare you so deeply. Like, you will not be dredging to the depths of them. You're acting like moving from one place to another is going to mean revisiting all of these painful and difficult memories. You're done with that. You don't need to do that anymore. Stop scaring yourself with this idea that the inevitable is possible. Like, there isn't this ultimate evil waiting for you. Okay. Just trust the process, and you're being pulled right now. So, yeah, definitely there's a lot of like flying imagery and flying energy. Cause like I said, I've got the rocket ship, we've got like the plane flying over the ocean, the string pulling you through the air. Like, it's like a cord almost. Yeah, something pulling you very strongly towards your destiny right now. And you can't stop it, quite frankly. What's about to unfold in the next 2 to 3 weeks for you is spectacular. You're not going to recognize it. You're not going to know anything like what you're about to experience. It's been different than everything you've experienced thus far. Funny enough, my eyes fell on this old like Danish cookie tin that I got given in Ireland as a little present from someone. And I still have the cookie tin, and it's red, and it's got a heart above, and then it's got a heart below on the side, and it has 2 like doves or birds or something that are, almost looking like they're about to kiss on it. And so it's almost like, I don't know why I was staring at it so much, but I feel like it must be a message for you guys. Just one more bird, flying imagery, and also love. Like, love may be really relevant for you at this time. Either the shadow side of the love you've withheld from yourself, or that you were withholding from yourself currently, or maybe it's this idea that like love surrounds you. You might be someone who's very motivated by love also, either for yourself or for others, for the universe at large, whatever. But like, you are being like carrier pigeoned to your destiny, and you can't stop it at this point, which is really good, and I think is a relief for some of you. I think some of you might be scared at that, but yeah. So anyway, I don't know if there's anything else really to say. Just like, hold on tight. Life is about to get really weird and really strange, but also really fun and fantastic and beautiful, because you are strange people. You who is listening, you are a strange person who is listening to this, and you like when life is unusual. You like when it's strange, when it feels weird and different. It's about to get very weird and different, not in the way you're used to with the discomfort, but like truly weird and different in a very fun way. So, excuse me. Yeah. Heavy confirmation on that one. Congratulations, you've arrived. If this is your dream timeline, it is calling for you now. So that's all I've got for you today. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop a like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff helps me reach the people I need to reach. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.